Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for Tuesday, November 11, 2025. And in the news this afternoon, firearms seized in Riverdale, St. Catherine. The police have recovered a 9mm pistol and an affixed magazine during an operation conducted in the Lodge district of Riverdale, St. Catherine on Sunday. Reports from the Riverdale police are that about 6:30 p.m., a police team acting on information conducted an operation in the community. The weapon was reportedly found in a bag behind an abandoned building. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. Investigations are ongoing. Maroon says hurricane leaves infestation of mosquitoes, flies, and strange creatures in Accompong. Wicked was the adjective used in Accompong, St. Elizabeth to describe a Category 5 Hurricane Melissa, which destroyed almost every farm in the community and the majority of the houses. Now the farmers in the Maroon settlement are pleading for substantial assistance to get back on their feet. "We're begging for help," said the farmer Andrew Rowe. "I lost my house top, my farm with ginger, dasheen, yam and all those things. I farmed pepper and the whole pepper field was wiped off the map. We don't know where to pick up back from or where to start. It was wicked. It was like a tornado. I believe it destroyed 95% of the houses and 100% of farms. Farms are wiped out completely. It's not good for people up here. We need help. We need support. Our houses need to be set up back and we need some aid for our farms," added Rowe. Fellow farmer Neville White told the news that the rain and wind associated with the Melissa destroyed his crops. "It damaged the farms bad. All ginger, plantain, banana, dasheen mash up," said White. Meanwhile, Errol Williams, who is also a farmer, said he also had a storeroom which housed the many items, including a sound system. According to Williams, the hurricane dismantled his storeroom and blew down his sound system. He said that a Category 3 Hurricane Gilbert in 1988, which caused a catastrophic damage across Jamaica when it hit the island, could not be compared to Hurricane Melissa. "It was a massive storm. I never knew I would leave it out. The hurricane came between 11 a.m. and noon on the Tuesday. When I look across the place and see some of the houses blow down, I said it looks like those people died in their house. I was inside my house at the time because I had bought some food and went inside. They said it was a Category 5 hurricane, so I must stay inside. When the breeze started to blow, it was extra. I heard something crying like a baby. I told my baby mother that somebody was out the door with a baby. When I peeped through the window, it was the breeze and the storm making that sound. Me say we dead now," Williams told the news. He said he had food in his house, but because he was kept very busy and was so terrified by the hurricane as it wreaked havoc, he lost his appetite. "I couldn't eat it because I feel say I dead, you know. I had no appetite. Worse, when I look and see other people's house blow down and turn over. I saw some big pieces of iron passing and dropping on people's houses. Blood and blum. The storm blew and wheel up like a tornado. This one came with every tool to pull down everything. When we believe it was finished, it came back from the other side and take we. It confused me inside the house. The windows broke out and water started blowing. My bed wet up and everything inside the house wet up. My house top did not blow off, and it was as if I was outside," said Williams, as he pointed out that he had to bail out a lot of water from the house while trying to keep his baby safe. The sight of zinc nailed together and the flying in the air made an indelible mark on Williams. He said a truck belonging to his cousin was turned over on its side by the hurricane winds. According to Williams, since the passage of Melissa, residents of Accompong have been dealing with mosquitoes, flies, bees, and numerous unknown insects in the community. "Right now, we're struggling to do certain things because the mosquitoes, flies, and bees are coming down. Bees and wasps are taking over the community. A whole lot of people have been stung since the hurricane. I see some insects now that I never see before. I'm hearing some mosquitoes I've never heard before," said Williams. Scientists condemns illegal capture of desperate birds after Hurricane Melissa. Jamaicans capturing native birds that have been venturing into areas near humans for food since the passage of Hurricane Melissa have earned the ire of conservation biologists at the University of the West Indies, Damian White. He pointed to evidence posted on social media of individuals offering birds captured after the hurricane for sale as pets, and issued a reminder that doing so is a breach of the Wildlife Protection Act. It is illegal to catch these birds and to sell them, White stated in a social media post. I don't feel sorry for you if the law catches up on you, because these birds are going through a lot, no water, and they can't find food, and all you are thinking of is to put them in cages. The former BirdLife Jamaica president explained that the wild birds have been going into spaces near humans, something that they don't normally do for food and water. White, who has been going into hurricane-affected areas helping with getting relief supplies to victims of the storm, said he has seen a lot of birds in people's yards feeding from fallen fruits. I saw a lot of them in Storetown coming near to humans for food. In the forest areas, the hurricane stripped trees of leaves and fruits. Some people's yards still have trees, so the birds come into the yards looking for fallen fruits, White told the news. That, he explained, make them vulnerable to predators, including cats, other birds, mongooses, and humans. I've seen it myself, a Jamaican parakeet eating grass, and they would normally never come close to me. What hurts me is to hear that after the storm, when people see some of these birds injured, the first thing that comes in their mind is to cage them, not even feed them properly, and then they die, White said. He pointed to a post on the social media site TikTok with a male voice boasting of capturing 4 parrots. The video shows the parrots in 2 cages, with a man claiming that he was driving when he saw them with their wings wet and rescued them. He shows a bag with what he said are sunflower seeds and pointed to a ripe plantain, which he said he has been feeding the birds. So no how it go. Take care of me and me take care of them. That's a code. And if you don't want any of them, just link me, the man says in the post. White also told the news that after the hurricane, people have posted on social media that they have been selling parrots for $24,000 up to $28,000 each. I've seen a post where somebody complained that someone caught about 20 of these birds with the intent to sell, and more than half of them died, lamented the wildlife conservation advocate, whose social media handle is Rooster's World. He encouraged the public to report anyone engaged in this activity to the National Environment and Planning Agency, the police, or reach out to him at roostersworldja or email dl_white@yahoo.com. Let the birds be, he appealed. I hope the authorities take action against the people, especially those on social media who are showing how they catch the birds. I hope the authorities deal with them, White said, adding that NEPA officers have enough on their hands dealing with relief work to be focusing on human predators at this time. Offering tips as to how people can ensure that the birds are able to feed, White advised that fallen fruits be placed in sections of homeowners' property where cats and mongooses can't get to them. He also encouraged the people who have bird feeders to avoid filling them with syrup or brown sugar. Use granulated sugar, 1 part per 4 parts of water, boil it to make it safe for the birds, and allow it to cool before filling the feeders, and clean the feeders every 4 days. If the mixture gets milky, throw it away. Last week, NEPA issued a release providing similar guidance for people who may encounter affected wildlife and are uncertain about how best to help. Additionally, the agency said if you observe injured birds on the ground, contact the NEPA for assistance. Do not capture or cage native birds. Allow them to recover naturally in their habitats. The agency also reminded that it is illegal to capture, keep, or offer for sale native birds, and encouraged anyone aware of this activity to report it to NEPA. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.